Okay, welcome to game 2 of the red group, Generic Dota2 Team
Radiant
versus
team
Not
banned.
Team Fish. Um, Not Team Fish took the first game there. It looked really good for
Dire
Generic
team
Dota2
banned.
Team in the beginning, but in the end Not Team Fish were able
Radiant
to
team
press through
banned.
the very strong push team, and their Sven there, played by Naballs managed to get enough farm that it meant there was no stopping him, and there wasn't enough concentration from Generic
10
Dota2
seconds
Team
remaining.
to shut him down. So hopefully we'll see that
5
rectified.
seconds remaining.
We'll see that rectified now.
Reserve time.
So, first ban, Death Prophet being taken out of the pool. Generic Dota 2 Team taking her out of the situation. Invoker
Dire
banned
team
once
banned.
again. No luck for Kale in this tournament. And also ban on the Weaver there. I wonder if this time round we'll get to see Uncle Bulgaria's Lone Druid.
Radiant
It
team
does seem to
picked.
be focusing on support play. OD banned once again. These strong meta heroes getting banned out. Getting banned out quite a lot. So Venge, first pick then for Not
Dire
Team
team
Fish, being
picked.
picked up once again, probably for Uncle Bulgaria. Although of course Pitchwife can play him. Beastmaster once again for Rennie
Dire team
Descartes
picked.
on the off lane. They fancy playing him again. I mean, Not Team Fish have already seen him in action, so maybe they've got an answer for him this time. He was really strong in the off lane, and certainly caused him some problems with the split push build that he was employing there.
10 seconds
Oh
remaining.
my god, we're all disconnecting here.
Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor then picked up for
Radiant
Generic
team
Dota 2
picked.
Team. Support there probably for Elliot, I would think, or the Boulder. We'll see how that plays out.
Ten seconds remaining.
Okay, so two picks coming, well actually a pick and a ban for
5
Not Team
seconds
Fish. Be
remaining.
interesting to see who they ban out here, or in fact who they pick up here. Silencer picked up, a very strong hero in
Radiant
this particular
team
meta,
banned.
giving them the global presence with that ult. Inspector
Dire
banned
team
out once
banned.
again. Kunika
Radiant
banned out.
team
No
banned.
Kunika for Thwofo. He's going to have to probably rely on his clockwork once again. Or his Mirana. Mirana really strong for Thwofo. Really strong hero for him. Would combo well with the Venge and the Silencer for setting up early game ganks, which was something
10
that Not Team
seconds
Fish kind
remaining.
of struggled with earlier. I mean, they did get that beautiful first blood on Errol
5
Fang in the
seconds
mid with the
remaining.
Death Prophet. But after that, I think they kind of struggled
Reserve
for a little
time.
while. Okie dokie. So, will Silencer be played in the core role or in the role of support in this match? We'll find out fairly soon as the draft unfolds. My money's on support though. This could be a pickup for Pitchwife. Phantom Lancer banned out. They don't want to see the
Dire
Phantom Lancer
team
from
banned.
Generic Dota 2 Team. That was banned previously. Probably a pick that Not Team Fish are suffering with when they're playing against it. Spectre and Phantom Lancer both banned out. Two very strong late game carries.
10 seconds remaining.
Surprised to see Sven getting through as well. No ban of Sven
5
on from
seconds
Generic Dota 2
remaining.
Team. They're quite willing to go up against the Rogue Knight once again, it seems.
Reserve time.
Sand King being banned out. Though
Dire
Pitch
team
Wife,
pick.
I don't think he was looking for Sand King in this game, but certainly did a lot of work in the last match with the Battle Strike Blink combination, and was certainly able to set up quite a few things with his ult. Paid for it with his life on more than one occasion, but overall they were able to trade positively with those Sand King initiations.
Assassin.
Radiant team pick.
Okay, Nick's picked up for the off lane. That's going to be... Oh, maybe not on the off lane, actually. Where's that Nick's going to go? Is that going to be a safe lane or a mid Nick's, perhaps? Mirana then picked up, as expected,
Dire team pick.
for Pitchwife, I would think. No, sorry, for Fuofo. That'll be his hero, I expect, on the off lane. Or he could do a roaming support Mirana. Picks for the Dire team then. Wonder what we'll see from Generic
10
Dota2 Team
seconds
here.
remaining.
They do need a strong late game carry, I think, to try and counter not
5
Team Fish's
seconds
late game
remaining.
potential. They have definitely seen that in action, so I would expect them to want to counter against that.
Reserve time.
Where are we going to go then, boys? What are you going to... Quite a lot of thought being put into these last two picks, I think. Certainly going to need to up their game. So Dazzle picked up then. That's going to be...
Radiant
I think we'll
team
see
pick.
the Boulder on Dazzle and Elliot on the Witch Doctor, or vice versa. Rene Descar once again going to pick up the Beastmaster, which leaves a hero for Findeth or Errol Fang. So one of those two is going to we're either going to see Nick's mid, or I'm just going to check this, see, make sure my mic's not messed up.
10 seconds remaining.
Who messaged me?
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Where are we going to go with the picks this time? We got heroes already for Uncle Bulgaria and Pitchwife and Fofo. So now we're looking for Nay Balls as carry and the potential mid. Now obviously Silencer could be played mid. You could see him going into mid. Zizan could play him in the mid position. But let's have a little look and see. I mean, is that something Zizan even plays? Slardar then picked
Dire
up.
team ban.
So I wonder if the Mirana is just going to be a roaming support, as Slardar maybe either the safe lane carry or in the off lane. Slardar, who would play Slardar? Not sure if that's maybe a
10
Nabal's carry.
seconds remaining.
I think it could be. Gives them the detection that they're lacking for the next
5
assassin.
seconds remaining.
Once they get the ult on him, that'll be.
Reserve time.
So TA banned out for the mid hero. They definitely
Radiant
don't want to
team
face
ban.
that with probably the next assassin, who could probably trade quite well on those terms.
Ten seconds remaining.
Final ban then for not Team Fish.
5 seconds
They're
remaining.
probably going to want to take the late game carry out of the equation for Generic Dota2 Team.
Reserve time.
It's going to be Clinks. They want to
Dire
take the Clinks
team
out
pick.
of there. So I mean, Nabal's actually quite likes Clinks, so he won't be playing that for himself. Looks like he will be on the Slardar as a safe lane carry. We won't know obviously until the game starts, but that's my guess based on the current draft. Now then, final pick for Generic Dota2 team. We are looking for a late game carry, or a safe lane carry anyway. I presume it will
10
be
seconds remaining.
Findeath's hero. That puts, I think, Errol Fang on
5
the next
seconds
assassin.
remaining.
We got a Slark there, probably for Findeath.
Radiant team pick.
Should be an interesting setup with that hero. We do have Slardar though, so Slark kind of slightly countered already. And the silence, no fun at all. I mean, Vengestad plus Marana Arrow and the Slardar, the Slithering Crush. I mean, those are some really nice setups for Marana's Arrow, and the potential to stun a Slark.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, so the final hero picked up Gyrocopter. So really curious to see how this unfolds. Maybe Marana will be the offlane, but unlikely. Maybe it'll be Slardar. Right, so Uncle Bulgaria picks up the Vengeful Spirit. Zizan going to take the Silencer mid. Fofo taking Marana into the offlane, which leaves the Slardar for, I think, Slardar is going to be Pitchwife this game. So he did like the Blink hero in the Sand King in the previous, so we got a disconnect on Lux as per normal. Let's have a quick look at the teams. We've got Zizan going to be going mid with Silencer. Uncle Bulgaria going on the Vengeful Spirit once again. He did very well in that last match, saving that Sven from certain death in the most clutch play I think of the tournament so far. Pitchwife on the Slardar with the Blink heroes that he's so good with. Nabal is going on to the Gyro, and Fuofo going to play his Marana. I think probably in the off lane, one of his favoured heroes there. Errol Fang then is going to be on the Slark. Oh, I wonder if he's going to go mid or safe lane. Elliot will play the Dazzle. The Boulder will play Witch Doctor. Findeath on the Nyx Assassin. And then that leaves the Beastmaster for Rennie Descar once again. Let's have a quick look at their starting items. We do have a smoke picked up once again by Uncle Bulgaria, the playmaker of Not Team Fish. And let's just see if they're able to actually get something from the smoke gank at the runes, or whether or not he's going to save that once again for an early mid gank. So many iron branches picked up for both teams. No mangoes this time around, but there is a fairy fire on Zizan. He has had a pool tangle, so he is definitely going to be the mid. A strong early game for the Silencer could really shut down
30
Generic
seconds to
Dota2
battle.
Team's setup. So Rennie Descar just scouting out this bottom rune here, looking to pick up that early rune. He is going to see Nabal's just here on the edge of the vision with that hawk. The early hawk there. There's no invis for the hawk though, so the hawk could get picked off. Meanwhile, at the top lane, Pitchwife just looking to draw out Generic Dota2 Team's initial. Here we go. There is a Marana Arrow. Catches the Boulder square on, and Pitchwife's in there. He's going to try for a Slithering Crush, I think, to kind of catch him out. The Boulder goes down, and first blood goes the way of Not Team Fish.
It was ours all along.
The way the runes go, though, Findeath picks up the rune for the. Is Findeath going to go mid with the Nyx? With the Nyx there, and the bottom rune I think went to Gyrocopter. So 1 versus 1 though. Rennie Descar I think playing cautiously there. Not sure he was aware. I think he was thinking there was more of the enemy there than there were, so he didn't actually go in there and try and challenge too much for it.
Denied.
Silencer versus Nyx in the mid lane. In the top lane, we've got Errol Fang on the Slark. He switched into the number 1 position there. Elliot and the Boulder both covering him. Pitchwife on his own as the Slardar in the off lane with Fofo on the roaming Marana. Be interesting to see actually. I think they're playing a 2-1-2. Marana might hang around here for a little while longer. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Uncle Bulgaria running interference for Nabal's on the Gyrocopter. Rennie Descar solo off lane once again. He did so well in the last match. Should be an interesting matchup for that bottom lane there. Okay, so we got Findeath in the mid here. Errol Fang already taken quite a bit of damage, and he's popped his salve. Marana, there is a ward here, so she is quite visible, quite spotted out, and the Boulder kind of looking to pull the creep waves into there just to maintain the creep wave equilibrium just in front of the tower there. It makes it more difficult for Aerofang to get the last hits, but so far, to get the last hits, it's not causing him too much of an issue. Leading, obviously, 4 versus 4, 5 versus 4 now. Aerofang against Naballs. Such a tough matchup, those two last hits. They did quite well in the mid. Aerofang did quite well in the mid in last game. And now we got Zizan versus Nyx Assassin. He's destroying the Nyx Assassin in mid though. And Findeth, I'm not sure he knows what to do. He's just going to try and pick up the bounty runes and just kind of try and get levels at least from the mid lane there. Rennie Descar though, aware that there is a pool happening. Uncle Bulgaria's ready for him though, throws in the stun, throws in the scream. And Rennie Descar are going to have to back away here. The Weight of Terror all over him. He's on 500 hit points at the moment, nothing much they can do. He does have 6 tangles, but he's got a lot of sustain there. Nate Ball's gathering his levels, 7 last hits compared to the 3 on Rennie Descar, but Rennie does not need the last hits so early. He's quite happy to pick up levels in the meantime and then start pushing with these boars. Early points in boar again as well, so he's able to double up on the boars. Early points there, so it brings the duration, the cooldown of the spell down by an extra 4 seconds there, and I think he'll continue to level those up just so that he has got the early push factor going on. Meanwhile, we've got 3 heroes in the top lanes pushing in. Neither team making any particular gains. Zizan though in the mid is absolutely stomping Findeth as far as last hits go. XP wise though, I think if we look at the levels, they're kind of on the same level, 5 and 4. So Zizan does have the advantage here. And not Team Fish really looking confident in this, looking to take the series 2-0.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Had a little bit of concern after from a few of the players after Requiem.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
played
attack.
earlier, and I'll look into that as the tournament progresses. Apparently, some people are scared that they're a little bit too good, and they're feeling outmatched already.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Illusion.
Zizan got the wave very much backward on his side here. It's going to be an easy set of last hits from this wave. Oh, he missed one there though. Naballs pulling well ahead on the last hits there compared to the Slark in the off lane, in the safe lane for the Dire there. Ditchwife pushing this lane in a little bit dangerously here with the boulder so close there. Fofo's still around though, just to kind of keep them at bay. The ranged hero managing to do a little bit damage down on Aerofang. That's not going to be fun for him at all. He doesn't really have the the regen to sustain it at the moment. Oh, an arrow catches him. That's a lot of damage. They're thinking about taking some more. Bitchwife thinking about going in for the kill, but the coconut, the lucky coconut there, bouncing off both the heroes, and just going to back them off. Elliot does come in with the poison touch just to try and back them off a little bit. Meanwhile, Descar trying once again to interfere with the pools of Uncle Bulgaria, but Uncle Bulgaria is having none of it, and he's called in Naballs just to push Rennie back into the lane there. Also, the previous cast, there was a bit of an issue with my mic after about 30 minutes. Sorry about that. If you guys just message me, so I know I had the sound switched off for messages previously. I'll be a little bit more aware of it in future. So I did check the video and the cast. It is robot voice, unfortunately. For the last half of the cast, I'm sorry about that. It just sometimes happens. It might just needs to be reset.
Mark my territory.
Okay. Now, still both teams playing super cautious after that first blood there. No more action. 6 minutes in, and still only 1 kill on the board. last hits denies wise, Naples once again taking the lead here, so far ahead of the Slark in the safe lane. 10 last hits only on the Nyx as well. I think basically Generic Dota2 Team really struggling in against not Fish this game. Last match I think was a lot closer. I'm not sure if this is down to picks or just their confidence is a little shaken by that first defeat.
Bullseye.
Another beautiful
Radiant's
arrow
middle
from
tower is under
Fofo.
attack.
Like I say, he really does like this hero. Pitchwife going in with a slithering crush. Arrow Fang having to get the shallow grave in order to keep him alive. I think definitely an opportunity there for them to kill. Not going to be so much of a problem for Arrow Fang once he does hit level 6. He will be able to make it and hopefully sustain in the lane much more easily. Is just a case of making it through the first 8 minutes or so until he finds that level 6. He's only got level 4 at the moment because we've got a lack of last hits there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Is that his first deny? No, I didn't quite catch the deny there. And I think basically the Boulder and Elliot need to be doing a lot more to zone these guys out. Findef has rotated up here, and there's going to be a smoke now from Elliot. Did catch the Boulder as well. Slark's going to have to stay safe in that lane, but it looks like they might catch Fofo. The Poison Touch goes down, and Findef is here as well with the stun. The Global Silence will come in though, and it'll just back that off. Oh, Findef gets caught by that arrow. And Gyrocopter's here. He's TP'd in with a rotation, and the ult is going to catch Findef and just delete him from the game. There was a coconut, but it only bounced on one of the heroes. Wasn't quite enough to zone them out, and that's another kill for Team Not Fish. Uncle Bulgaria being left on his own now, just down here beside against Rennie Descar. Rennie going to be able to pick up a little bit of farm here. I mean, he's doing okay, almost as good as the Slark. Certainly showing. I think they were saying they think this is their best player, Rennie Descar, on the Beastmaster. He's going to get this kill on Uncle Bulgaria for sure. There is a TP rotation in. He's going to have to be careful. Gyro's waiting for him as he comes through the woods there, and he's going to eat the rocket barrage. But Findef coming to get some revenge for that early kill from Naples, and it looks like they're going to get the Gyrocopter. Beautiful rotation from Findef. Saves Rennie Descars and picks up the kill on the Gyro there. That's their most farmed hero going down, and once
Dire's
again
middle tower is under attack.
Gyrocopter on 3k net worth, and Rennie on 3k net
tower
worth.
is under attack.
Beautiful rotation from Findef. Managed to find the kill even. Find ETH. So another arrow from Fofo. The Boulder throws in the coconut though, and manages to stun Fofo. Doesn't catch Pitchwife, but does make them back off. This wave has been pulled a little bit here with the double stacked camp. It means they will be able to control the wave, and they are now doing more. I think Generic Dota2 Team doing more now to zone out the
Radiant's
off
top tower
lane, giving
is
Arrow
under
Fang
attack.
some of that not much needed space to actually get some farm. If we look at the hero levels as well, Slark now level 6, so he does have that sustain in lane. He will be able to do more with that.
Just what the doctor
Meanwhile,
ordered.
the bounty rune denied for Silencer. His bottle is going to stay empty. And Witch Doctor.
Radiant's middle
this is
tower
a smoke
is under
coming,
attack.
A smoke gun coming in here. All 5 heroes now smoked up. They're going to try and head into the enemy jungle here. They're going to loop around.
Radiant's
they're going to go around the
bottom tower is
long
under
way
attack.
and try and loop around and catch 3 heroes here while they take out this stack. The stack is going to go down, I think, before they find them, but they're definitely going to find all 3 heroes here, and it's looking really bad for Generic Dota2 here. The Boulder gets caught with an arrow into the ult. Bit of a waste of an ult just for the Witch Doctor.
Radiant's bottom
Elliot
tower
just going to
is
run the
under
fuck
attack.
away, and that's they're going to hopefully he's hopefully going to get
so
away and
fast.
trade up. No,
Radiant's
Elliot's
bottom
going to get
tower
caught
has
as well.
fallen.
Oh no! Meanwhile,
Dire's middle
Beastmaster.
tower
They
is
did
under
manage to
attack.
catch 2 heroes there, but they traded their bottom tower for that, and I think Rennie Descars may have picked up. I didn't get the kill, but he does have an assist.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They basically traded 2 heroes for the bottom tower, so they are going to have to make something of this. Findef though, this is a dangerous. He does get stunned on 2. There is a Maledict as well on Naples. Naples could be in trouble, but the arrow from Mirana, from Fofo, catches out the Boulder, and the Boulder goes down. He gets rocked, so to speak.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
just kind of trying to probe in at this tower here, but they've not been able to make any gains from this. They managed to get that other
Radiant's
kill.
bottom
It's
tower
5 and
is
2,
under
and as
attack.
far as the net worth goes at the moment, I think we're going to see not Team Fish very much ahead, but no, look at Rennie Descartes there leading the farm war on 4.1k. Pushing into the tier
Dire's
2
top
tower at
tower
bottom.
is under
The only
attack.
person there to meet him is Nayballs, and I'm not sure Nayballs wants to be in that situation right now. He has picked up his Helm of the Dominator though, so we are going to see some creeps stacking Ancients I think fairly soon, and it will also allow him to have more sustain in lane. A deep push into the enemy jungle by not Team Fish now. Pitchwife just having a quick look around. Don't know if he spotted out
Dire's
Aerofan,
middle
the
tower
Boulder,
is under
and
attack.
Elliot there. There's no wards down just yet. There is a ward here, but that's for the Dire team. And they're just going to have to back away, finding nothing. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Fuofo pushing in this tower.
Shadow
So we need to be
Wave!
careful that he doesn't get caught. We do have 3 Dire heroes here, Elliot and the Boulder, but nothing. Aerofang is there as well. Beastmaster though takes the Gyro Pop there at the bottom. I suspected it might be a bit of a problem for Nayballs. Gyro takes a little while to come online. And Findeath is here as well. This is a bit of a trap. And Uncle Bulgaria stunned and ultied by Findeath. That's another kill. Thanks very much. And meanwhile, Beastmaster picked off he managed to get the last hit
Dire's
on the
top
silencer
tower
there.
is under attack.
Despite Findeath doing all the work. Now, Fuofo coming in to try and deal with Rennie Descartes' insane push here. I think the guys have realised that they need to push hard and fast and deal with not Team Fish before they come online.
Radiant's
Rennie then
middle
going to
tower is under attack.
pick up the regen rune. That's going to give him an insane amount of sustain and push ability here in the bottom lane and the off lane here. And Aerofang finally finding some farm, finally finding some space to actually get some items. Another smoke picked up by Uncle Bulgaria. It's interesting that they're using so many smokes, especially given the fact that they do have the Mirana there, so they are probably saving the Mirana ult to escape, and that should hopefully allow them to have more control in the
Allies
fight.
disappear.
Oh no, they're going to pop it early. They want to get this kill on Rennie Descartes. Rennie knows though, he's just going to say nope and TP out of there. Very well spotted out. Findeath is just kind of cruising around here in Viz as well. His Viz still got plenty of time left on it, so they're not going to catch him out. And no vision, no sentry wards down here yet for the Dire team. There is a sentry ward now.
Soldier's
No wards.
fortune.
Just out of range by a little bit there. Oh, so close. So close, but no cigar, guys. Okay, meanwhile, at the top, we've got Aerofag still picking up his farm. We've got the rotation of by 3 heroes into mid now. I think they definitely want to push this mid tower. We do have the aura coming from this beast here.
Dire's
The
middle
Pathfinder
tower
aura,
is under
plus
attack.
Revenge aura, giving these guys an insane amount of
Dire's
DPS. This tower is
structures are
probably going to fall
fortified.
pretty quick. Rennie Descartes here, though. With the
Radiant's
roar
top tower
ready
is
to go.
under attack.
He may catch out one of them.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
The scream of Wave of Terror, catching 2. He does roar there. I think that's a misplay. He did catch Nayballs though, and there is a Maledict on him. Oh, Nayballs is going to go down. I think he got coconutted as well. And now Rennie Descartes is going to pay with his lives. But Uncle Bulgaria caught on the backside by the Witch Doctor. And now Findeath going to try and pick up Pitchwife as well. This has certainly turned into a bloody mid-battle. And he's just going to get away and no more. Rennie Descartes...
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
His Necro Book creeps doing some damage, but not able to find the kill there. Meanwhile, Slark Aerofang, he takes the
Radiant's
top
tower has
top
fallen.
tower unopposed. So a similar situation as unfolded in the previous game with the Dire. Well, they weren't Dire last time, but yeah, the not Dota2 team, the Generic Dota2 team. Pushing in the 2 early tier 1 towers on the side there. Mid tower is still up for the Radiant side for not Team Fish, and no towers yet. Oh, they did take the mid tower, so trading 2 for 1 on towers. And the score is 6 and 8 with Generic Dota2 team ahead on kills at this point. Let's have a quick look at the net worth. Just got to kind of watch I don't miss any kills this time round. Yeah, I mean that's a 2k, actually a 4k swing for Generic Dota Team.txt, and 4k on the net worth and 4k on the XP swing there. Beautiful set of engagements for those guys, and they must be feeling pretty happy about that. a little bit of a confidence booster for them. Slark going to build out a Shadow Blade. His Shadow Blade finished already, actually. This is going to make Aerofang quite dangerous and allow him to roam pretty much with impunity until Uncle Bulgaria gets on the case with his wards. Pitchwife looking to push this lane, off lane here, and maybe try and get this tower, but I think they're ready for him. Findeath has rotated up, and nothing in this bottle though at the moment. Interesting to see that he's rotated there without the bottle filled. Don't know, there was a TP there. He could have filled the bottle. Not quite quick enough though. I'm not sure if he realised that Slark was going to TP in, but certainly I think that was a misplay. He could have refilled the bottle there. And A-Ball's just sitting here on the edge, and Rennie Descartes probing, looking for not only the kill but for another tower here, a tier 2 tower this early in the game, taking their jungle, and could be huge. We got the ult though from Mirana, and he just knows, Rennie Descartes just knows, every time that Mirana ult, he just gets the fuck out of there, and he's not going to get caught out by that. Looks like we're going to see a BKB next on Gyrocopter. And let's have a quick look around at everybody's items actually. 1.6k on the Nyx Assassin. He'd be looking to pick up something pretty big fairly soon. The medallion already finished on the Dazzle. Okay, we got a little fight here though. The Nyx Assassin finds Fofu, who's just wanted to pick up that little fighting rune. He knows though, he knows that they're coming in because of this ward here. Beautiful ward placement, and he just backs off before they can counter attack and take advantage of that. Meanwhile, Aerofang still finding his farm, meanwhile, Aerofang still managing to find his farm in the top lane, in the jungle.
Radiant's
here.
top tower is under
actually
attack.
managing to surpass the entire team here as well. The boulder gets caught, but the early shallow grave from Elliot manages to save him. I don't think we're going to get an arrow catching it, but oh look, Rennie Descartes here, and Zizan is kind of out of position. He doesn't want to go for it though. Uncle Bulgaria is there, and so is Fuofo. There is also, they've got a sentry ward there, so they will catch any Mirana ults, but Descartes just
middle
sitting on
tower
the edge
is under
of this
attack.
hill here, waiting to see whether or not he can get something out of this. He doesn't have a blink up yet. He does have Necrobeak level 2, and Zizan just going to throw a little bit of harass with the arcade.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Aerofang
Dire's bottom
stealthed up,
tower
though.
is under attack.
Looking to pull something out at the bottom lane as well. Pitchwife and A-Balls going to push in this tower. There is a TP response, and we also have the Boulder and Findeath in attendance. They're just going to back it off though. They don't want to mess with this quite yet. They want to take towers for free. They don't want to trade so heavily anymore. They're going to find A-Balls here though in the woods, I think. You know, he's managed to juke them and hide in the forest here. But Uncle Bulgaria and Zizan both in attendance. Findeath thinking about maybe going for a kill here. I'm not sure whether or not he wants to do this. Oh, he's found A-Balls as well. He's like, there's where he went. Uncle Bulgaria's right there though. I don't know about the logic of going on here. The ult is pushed by the ult is performed by Mirana. And the ult from Gyrocopter. They're going to take out that hawk. And there is a yell from Rennie Descartes though. That allows Aerofang to pick off the silencer and also pick off Venge. And Pitchwife is in trouble now as well. And so is Fuofo. Fuofo goes down, and so does is Pitchwife going to go? I'm not sure. He's so close. I think he's too fast though with the charge. I think they're just going to trade 3 for 0 on that particular trade, and this is the real danger obviously with having this tower down. They've got nowhere to retreat. It's a long way to run back to the tier 2 tower at the bottom lane. So 11-6, what a huge advantage now for Generic Dota2 team.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Certainly a lot of respect for Rennie Descartes from Not Team Fish. They're aware of just how potentially dangerous he can be. They're TPing in 4 heroes now to try and deal with the split push, with this push from the Beastmaster and his creeps. The Eagle's there though, so
I'll
you can see
take
exactly what's happening. Still no sentry wards, I don't think, on Team Not Fish. We do have someone now up on Elliot, but nothing on Team Fish at all. We've got an early minus and a Blink Dagger finish on Pitchwife. Still no BKB up for Nayballs. There is a smoke available, and Fuovo looks like he might be building a 4-staff. Or a Yules maybe. Rotation from Pitchwife and Uncle Bulgaria in the mid lane, looking for Rennie Descars maybe, looking to push mid lane, trying to salvage something. There's a double damage rune right there. I don't think he's noticed it. No wards up for either team there. There is a ward actually in the jungle for the... Oh, Fuofo just gets picked off by Rennie Descars in combination with Elliot on the dazzle there. The roar is such a powerful ability. It's such a long disable. Not much you can do once you're roared up unless there's Uncle Bulgaria there to save your ass with the swap. Meanwhile, look at this army. He got an illusion rune, and he's got this. He's got the two level 2 creeps. You're gonna try and push this.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're gonna have to do something. They're gonna have to react really quickly to save this tower if they want to save it. They do pop the fortify, and they're gonna manually walk around. Pitchwife comes in though with the blink stun, and Uncle Bulgaria's there to follow up with the next stun, and I think Rennie Descars may actually go down at this point. I don't think he gets away. Swap back from Uncle Bulgaria, and that's it. He's definitely going to go down. Pitchwife finds him in the forest with the blink.
Radiant's top tower is
a lot
under
of damage
attack.
done to the tower though. Half the tower damage done. I'm not sure if Rennie is going to be too happy with that trade. I mean, he did give 398 gold to
Radiant's
the enemy,
middle
and it
tower
traded
is
off
under
actually at
attack.
719 gold altogether, with the assist gold going the way of the Venge and the Mirana. So they spot out the Slark here in the jungle, and it does look like we're going to have 4 heroes from... where the fuck did he go? 4 heroes rotated in there to try and deal with, try and get a pick off on the Slark. He was able to pop a Shadow Blade just before
Dyer's top
Wife
tower
clicked in
is
though,
under attack.
and that meant that he was able to get away.
Dyer's top
Sorry
tower
about that.
is under
Okay,
attack.
rotation now up to the top lane.
Dyer's
It does look like
structures are
they're going to try and push this tower. Findev's trying to take the creep out of the equation though, and just kind of stop that, give the tower the backdoor protection. They will get a free, and there is a full rotation as well from all of... Oh, this camp's double sacked. From all of Generic Dota2 Text team, and Findev just missing the stun on the TP there. And they're going to have to back. They've forced them to back. Maybe they want to rotate round. Really, all 5 are here. They're going to have to do something. And this tower is already quite damaged. They may want to push their luck here and try and actually pick up that tower. Pitchwife finding the eagle there. That's an extra 60 gold in his pocket. He'll be quite pleased with that. Beastmaster going to be quite angry. He killed his bird, man. He killed his bird. And I don't think they can do much at the moment. How long before the Necrobook's ready, so I mean they could potentially push in here. Right, Rennie Descars wants to be careful. He doesn't want to get picked off by that blink stun combo that found him before. Throwing in the axes.
Shadows take us.
I don't know, I think this is a heavy investment here from Generic Dota2 Text. There's nobody on the split push at the moment.
Dyer's
That's
middle
probably gonna
tower
cost them,
is
I
under
think.
attack.
Mirana ult popped. We do have level 3 Necrobook up now though. We see you, Zizan. We see you. He's going to just back off, but Vindeth is there with a stun. But
Dyer's
Naybal's
middle
also
tower
there with
is
a
under attack.
potential ult. They're just going to take Zizan out of his equation. I think he's just going to get killed. Aerofan gets swapped in there. No time. Oh, look at him go!
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Ult from the boulder though. Pitchwife's gonna... Oh god, that was so close. Pitchwife running in, doing an insane amount of damage to the boulder. Almost takes him out despite eating most of the ult. And the silencer though, he managed to get away, he managed to escape with his life, barely, with 200 hit points left, 300 hit points left, and I think they'd be quite happy that they picked up the kill on Pitchwife, but losing the Slardar in the engagement, probably not the best situation. And is this, what's he gonna build with this Claymore? Interesting. So many pings, so many pings. So the split push now. They've realised that they are gonna have to split push.
Radiant's top tower
Boulder
is
picking
under
up some
attack.
XP on the edge there. I mean, he already has his level 6, and it looks like he's building towards an Axe first. He's not going to pick up the arcane boots. Slardar picks off the Nyx Assassin. Findeath does indeed find death.
Radiant's
But
top
in the
tower
trade-off
has fallen.
for this, they swapped in Nyx
Radiant's
Assassin
middle
for
tower is
tier
under
2
attack.
tower. And I think that's probably a trade that at the end of the day they're going to be quite happy with. I mean, if we look at Nyx Assassin on the net worth there, he's like really far down the chart there. Not a big hero for the team to pick off. But nevertheless, not Team Fish managed to actually get something out of it. So I mean, they are going to push this top tower now as well, and it's dangerously low. I think they could probably push this in. We're not going to see
Dire's
rotation
top
and
tower
protective
is under
from,
attack.
From Generic Dota2
Dire's
Team.
top tower has
Basically,
fallen.
I don't think they have the TPs.
Radiant's
for it.
bottom
Fang
tower
looking
is
for
under
some XP.
attack.
He knows there's a ward up here. He's going to just go ahead and de-ward it, but hey guys, it's actually timed out. So a bit of a waste of a sentry there. Findeath
Radiant's
TPing
bottom
on top.
tower has
And
fallen.
Beastmaster though, all over the map, he's just went ahead and TP bombed. Did he pick up his boots? He does love
Dire's
the travels,
top
boots
tower
and travels
is under
build
attack.
here. He hasn't got
Radiant's
them yet. He just
bottom
TP'd
tower
bottom.
is under
and,
attack.
He's at the base,
Radiant
guys. You're going to need to do
structures
something
are
about
fortified.
this. Zizan, no TP. Pitchwife has a TP. He's gone back. Fofo uses TP. And they're going to try and contest this. The boulder gets caught out with the arrow. It's only a 3-second arrow, but it's still
Dire's
enough, it
top
seems,
tower
in order
is under
to
attack.
pull him off, to take him out of the situation. But my god, that was, look at this tower, man. It's on 450 hit points, a third of its health left. And now, Generic Dota2 team looking for some kills in the top lane here. Zizan's throwing some harass into the Slark, but no movement there from those guys. So I mean, I don't think they're going to chase him into the jungle here. It's a shame. I think they probably could have picked that kill up. Rennie Descard though, he's now thinking, oh, I might just take your mid tower, your mid tier 1. I might just pick that up. Thanks very much. He's got the Necro Book level 3, so his next thing on his shopping list is generally going to be the Boots of Travel. I think it's his favorite pickup there. Just giving him the heightened mobility around the map. Zizan moving in there, realizing the danger. He did actually pick up a Shadow Blade as well. Not sure about that. Maybe it just gives him some escape. An unusual build. Obviously, it gives him a little bit of right damage. But there comes down Rennie Descart with the roar. He's taken a lot of damage from the Mirana, but with Necrobook level 2 already, like I say, it's a bit of a strange pickup. The Necrobook is going to go down. Is it? No, there is the boulder with the coconut, so that will probably stop Fofo in its tracks. And Rennie Descart probably a little bit annoyed that he didn't quite get the kill there, but Mirana obviously reacting. In fact, the entire Radiant team now sitting in mid. They know the plan.
Radiant's
is
top
to
tower
push
is
in
under
that
attack.
mid-tower. But meanwhile, look at this little creep wave here at bottom. Both of the tier 3s in trouble on the sides. The top and bottom tier 3s.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Quick area, throws the stun down on illusion.
Dire's
He's
middle
backing
tower
away from,
is
he's
under
backing
attack.
away from them. Don't think he realizes their illusions, or I mean, they don't drain in the stats. I mean, that should be fairly obvious. Just going to turn on the illusions now and kill them. I think they could have been managed slightly better by Errol Fang. He could maybe have done something a little bit more tricksy with them. But at the end of the day, it's buying space for this push now. With,
Radiant's
Boulder
middle tower
finally
is
picking
under
the ward
attack.
there, and he
Dire's
does have coconut
bottom
available,
tower
and he does
is
have
under
ult
attack.
available. If he can just get into the trees here, he could certainly drop that ult down. A couple carry on for Wofo are ready for it. They've wrapped around here, and we've got Pitchwife ready with the big damage to come in. And jump on it and get stunned. Oh, an arrow dodges by Free, takes Rennie Descartes in the back. I think he's too far back though for them to be able to make anything from it. But certainly he didn't see that coming. Right in the face. Okay, so I mean the wards are up here as well. They know that there's no ward on the high ground. Equilibrium, the bottom lane, still kind of pushing it down on its own. All three heroes here in the mid looking to back away. Rennie Discard just picking up a little bit of farm on the sidelines there. Let's have a quick look. I mean, Slark is now the net worth leader. He's actually getting, he's actually finding all the farm in the world now. All three of them, the Silencer who was mid for the Radiant on level 14, and Slark and Beastmaster both on level 14 as well. Quick D ward by Season. He's actually going to pick up the gold for the D ward there. And I think, are they thinking about a Roche? I mean, they certainly could Roche. They do have the Venge there. And if Gyro was to tank it, he does have the lifesteal available. His BKB's finished. Slardar's Blink finished. Now looking to pick up either a Dominator or an Armlet. Not quite a popular build, obviously, on Slardar. Having a little look here, Season. He's got his Midas ready in 10 seconds.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Looks like he's going for a Rod of Atos. That evil bastard. That slow is really, really potentially quite
Dire's
good.
bottom tower is under attack.
Pick up an Orchid as well, I guess. But I think it's probably going to be the Atos. Findeath though finds an arrow.
Look at him go!
Oh, he just absolutely gets destroyed.
Radiant's middle
And
tower
it looks like
is
they're
under
going to cast the
attack.
boulder as well. BKB
Dire's
popped
bottom tower is under
on the
attack.
gyrocopter, so there's going to be no Pokemon to save him. Pitchwife blinks in
Radiant's
and
middle
secures
tower
the kill.
has fallen. Dire's
on,
bottom tower has fallen.
Blinks in and picks up the kill on Witch Doctor. Meanwhile though, they traded two towers
Dire's
there. One
bottom
one
tower
tier,
is under
tier
attack.
1 tower in the Dire bottom, and one tier 1 tower in the Radiant mid. And meanwhile,
Radiant's
Beastmaster
top
push
tower
continues.
is under attack.
They are going to have to TP back
Dire's
in order to
bottom
deal with
tower
this in
is
some
under
fashion.
attack.
Naybal's then just going to TP in. He's going to pick up this creep wave and also try and get the board kills, get the extra gold XP. But Beastmaster rotating around the map, he's all over the place. He does have those travels now, 900 gold in his pocket. He's going to be looking for his next item soon. I'm not sure where he'll go with that. Possibly Octarine or something. I can't remember what he built in the last game. But yeah, I mean that would certainly give him more uptime on his beasts, on his Necrobook as well. Not really a traditional build though. What's the Axe upgrade? Just a better stun. Okay. And Findeath looking for a kill here. He's going to have to be careful though, because Pitchwife is there, and there's also a sentry from the Radiant that they will be able to see him if he goes in there. I don't know if he's aware of that though. Mirana alt pop though. They're looking to counter attack here through the enemy jungle, through their jungle even, and the. They were hoping to find something there, but they didn't find anything. Mirana alt kind of wasted
A
their time.
soldier's fortune.
So 34 minutes into the game now, and I think the Beastmaster's high of the Beastmaster power is kind of beginning to tail off a little bit. Obviously, he still stays relevant with that BKB, the bash that goes through BKB with its yell, that stun. But still, I mean, I think we're going to need to see the Slark starting to do some more hunting here, and maybe try to start a snowball a little bit in order to keep things up. At the moment, still only on 1 kill. He really needs to be doing more. If they want to keep up this pressure.
Do the wave!
Okay, Rod of Atos actually picked up on the Silencer now, as predicted. That's going to be pretty dangerous. Slark though picks up the Skull Bashker, and if he can at least get into melee range, he can maybe stun the Silencer down and just man fight him through that slow. Blink on Findeath. That was the item that he picked up actually with all that gold that he had earlier. I didn't notice it until now. Really dangerous, obviously. Allows him the greater mobility to come in, blink with the stun, and then obviously has the Vendetta if he needs to get out of jail. And ooh, good arrows from Woeful once more. Doesn't find anything this time, but it was certainly going in the right direction. Beastmaster pushing top lane here, and you're gonna have to be careful. These three could just wrap round onto him. We do have a lot of mobility. Blink Dagger on Slardar, and also we got a gem now on Slardar, and the Hyperstone. So either the Moon Shard or oh Findeath just absolutely blown up by the triple threat there. Uncle Bulgaria swabs Aerofang back in, manages just to leap away, he sees it coming basically, and they'll just take the 1 kill on the Nyx there. Once again, Nyx goes down. Once again, though, not the priority target they were looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. Descartes is now looking to push mid once again, but the entire Radiant team, bar Venge, is waiting on the other side of the river for him on the high ground, and I think they've got the gem obviously on the Slardar, so they're able to easily deward every ward that the Dire have up at the moment. There's nothing up for them. TP to the bottom here by Rennie Descartes, just going to push this lane again, just trying to draw the enemy out. He's trying to split them up in order to find some space for the actual for some pickoffs, and also for the split push that he's trying so hard for his team to achieve. Just hiding here in the woods. He's found level 16. He's sitting on 2,700 gold as well. Curious to see what he builds next. Zizan with a Shadow Blade. Scanning around, they've got 4 heroes here. They are waiting for Rennie Descartes, but he's already TP'd top. He's going to pick up the farm there in that lane. And he might leave it for Aerofang actually. Errol looking for some muscle. Scotty finished on Aerofang as well. Boom. I'll take 300 gold, thanks very much. And you can just move on after that. It's the whole wave just annihilated in one go. So now that the Aghs is up on the Witch Doctor and Scotty's finished on the Slark, these guys are looking really dangerous. And it would be interesting to see how the next team fight goes. I mean, I think on the Slardar we are going to see, oh yeah, Solar Crest finished on Elite as well. Skullbasher there. Roche picked up though by...
Wait for it!
For fuck's sake. Roshan picked up then for Naballs. He does have a Sanjin Yash finished, and also Slardar is going to be a lot closer to picking up his Assault Cuirass. Meanwhile though, this top tower still getting pushed in by the Dire team. Yule's Force Staff, and now a Maelstrom picked up on Fuofo, as well the Aether Lens.
Look at it go!
So the swap range is real now, and quite a scary prospect I think for the Dire team. Looks like as well Findeath might be going old school and picking up the Dagon on the Nyx Assassin next, giving him that extra burst potential.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The tower then going to fall quite easily. I mean, sneak up and sustain from it. Oh, Findeath blinks in and is immediately blown up by the 4 heroes there. Aerofang going to get caught as well. That's a bit of a disastrous initiation for Generic Dota2 team, but meanwhile they may be pushing mid, and they may have taken mid tower there, but the Beastmaster is at bottom, and this tower will surely fall this time. Mirana is there, Fuofo is there. Venge picks up the kill on the on Boulder in mid, but that bottom tier 3 goes down to the Beastmaster's relentless push. Meanwhile, they are looking to take top here. Oh, Elliot going to get blown up by Pitchwife's Bash on the Rocket Barrage from Naballs. But Aerofang is back. Rennie Descartes is here. And there's a Beastmaster Roar taking out both the Silencer and the Gyro. Gyro's coming back in just a few seconds though. He does have the Aegis. He's going to see if he can get out. I'm not sure he can though. If Slark... Oh, misplay by Slark. But Findeath is there to clean up the mess. He does land the stun. Rennie Descartes is going to blink ahead. He's going to eat the ult. Is he going to have enough HP to survive it. Venge goes down though to the next assassin Slark combo, and now Nayballs is going to have to run for his life. He's going to have to try and get out there. There's so many blinks on the Dire team though. Oh, he's coming back. I'm not sure why he did that. Thinks maybe Fuofu's going to be able to help him. Pitch wife in the background there. Slark continuing on, pressing on. He's pushing into the Mirana here. Gyrocopter's brought back, but I think Pitchwife's going to be in trouble. Rennie Discard just blinking around like an insane madman. He really wants to get this kill. So close to getting the kill as well on Slardar. Slardar on only 200 hit points. Anything that they can do here, it's difficult to chase him down when he's got the speed though, and we have got Gyrocopter coming back in. His ult is off cooldown in 4 seconds. He's coming right in behind 3 heroes though, and Slark is here, he's ready. The Witch Doctor ult as well is just going to pound into Nayballs. Nayballs is going to go down. There's no way he gets away from this. He goes down as well. That was a buyback. That was a dieback. That could be game. That could be a game losing. That could be a game losing play there by Nayballs. This is looking really good for Generic Dota2 Team. They're going to push into this tower now. They're definitely going to get this tower for free. Meanwhile, Beastmaster continues the relentless push into the bottom, responded to by 3 heroes. They're going to swap him back into the base, and he's going to try and blink away, but he's going to get caught here. Vindef's here to save the day though. He gets a stun on 2. He's going to pay for it with his life, but Rennie Discards is going to escape with his life. And a worthy trade. Mid tower, tier 2 tower goes down. And could have been much worse. Could have been much worse for not Team Fish. They do manage to get that kill. They pick up the kill on Findef. But once again, Findef, he sacrifices his life for the team.
I'll take that.
Yeah, 6k now on the Beastmaster. What item is he saving for? Is he gonna get the Octarine Core just to make his push unstoppable? He is actually going to pick up an Assault Cuirass. That'll boost all of his beasts. And he's just going to buy it outright. Thank you very much. See, it's coming in here now with the plate mail and the Hyperstone.
Has been denied.
Meanwhile, though, top tower gets denied, and we're down to this one tier 2 left for the Dire team. And that tier 1 in mid is so close to going down as well. This game has come to a point where it is It's pitched on the edge, on the knife's edge, guys. This could go either way. Could be some dignity being restored for Dota2 team. They might pick up a win here, on obviously not Team Fish. They're looking for the 2-0. They want the 3 points here. This is a close game. Let's have a look at the net worth, actually, just out of curiosity. Where are things at? Whoa, look at that! That is a huge swing. 5k swing over that course of those 2 fights. Back into the favor of Generic Dota2 team. And also, let's have a look at the net worth. Same story there. That's a 4k swing in net worth. This graph is up and down all over the place, guys. They reached a point where critical mass, where there's just nothing they can do. Beastmaster caught out with the silence, sitting here right on the edge. He doesn't have TP for 20 seconds or so. They could find him here. That arrow is perfectly on target. Pitchwife is going to blink in. He's going to have his way with Rennie Descar. Nothing he can do, and he is going to go down there. That's a huge kill. A huge kill for not Team Fish. This could be the beginning of a good comeback for them. We do have a split push though from both Findef in the top lane and the Boulder and Aerofang going down mid here. These guys are going to push tier 2 at bottom. I don't know if they want to trade here though. I don't think you want to trade in this situation at all. And they're going to have to be really careful that this tier 2 doesn't cost them tier 3. Beastmaster's going to buy back in case they decide to come in. There's going to be multiple TPs as well. Beastmaster's already there though. The yell goes on and Nayballs gets caught as soon as he TPs in. He goes down again. Fofo goes down. Oh, he's so close to going down. He's actually managed to survive with the Yules. And then Death gets caught out though by Pitchwife. Pitchwife saving the day there. Aerofang having to back off. And Beastmaster going to get caught out again. That's a dieback from the Beastmaster. That could be it. That could be a critical play that costs them the game. This is swinging from one side to the other side as far as things go. Not able to get anything there. They only did half damage to that tower. They lost their tier 2 tower and they traded 2 for 2 as far as kills are concerned. Have a quick look at the fight recap. There was a 2k advantage, I think, pretty much goes to not Team Fish, and 1,000 gold going their way in that particular exchange. going to hold this push off for 60 seconds while the Beastmaster respawns. He won't have buyback, but also neither will the gyrocopter, out for 2 minutes on his buyback, but 6 minutes on Beastmasters, and still 1 minute of buyback on Slark. Also, Dazzle must have bought back there as well. Didn't notice that. So yeah, buybacks are on cooldown for the Beastmaster and Slark. Slark well ahead though. Look at that, 19k net worth at this point. Roshan up as well in 1.5 minutes. It could be key. Whichever team manages to actually pick up this Aegis might actually make the difference here. They are so close. Both teams now down to their tier 3s. The tier 1, the tier 3 in mid though really low for
Double damage.
really low for Generic Dota2 team. Not Team Notfish. They're tier 3 gone in the bottom lane. They're tier 3 in mid, still perfectly healthy. This lane gonna push, and then we look here, and they are half health on that tower. This one untouched. No balls, Fuofo, Uncle Bulgaria. Maybe looking for another push here. Aerofan gonna have to be careful. It doesn't catch the stray Mirana arrow. That could just take him straight out of the occasion. And they got the Mirana ult. This is looking really bad for Aerofang. In comes the Gyro ult, and he's just gonna get blown up. Pitchwife stun, I think, caught him as well. Could have been Uncle Bulgaria's, but yeah. Slark is out, and he does have the money for buyback, but I don't think he is his status available. The status is available. Okay, that's fine. He does have buyback, so they could buy back if they push high ground here, which I suspect they will do. Roshan is up really soon. In fact, he is up now, so they could potentially just wrap back round and try for that Roshan. But they're going to take this mid tower first. Are they? No, they've changed their mind. Just holding off, not sure what they want to do. This time might have cost them valuable seconds though. Slark 56 seconds. Slark may have to buy back
Dyer's middle
here.
Tower
Don't
is
think he
under
wants
attack.
to.
Dyer's
He
middle
wants to save his
tower
gold. But
has
Pitchwife
fallen.
blinks in and bashes down on Ellie. Ellie gets 4 staff out of the way, but it's not enough. The ult comes down and hits no one, but the swap back in means that the Witch Doctor goes down. Fortification used. Fin Death is here. There's a yell onto Rene Descartes. He goes down. Nayballs is here as well, but Slark is back up. He bought back into the fight. Z's in as well. He's going to have to be careful he doesn't get caught out. Slark is down here. He is getting bashed up and he is getting attacked by the rocket barrage. It's not quite enough to finish him off. The Shallow Grave does find him, and Zizin goes down as well. Rene Descartes now pushing Uncle Bulgaria down, and it's going to be a 3-for-1 trade. There was a buyback for Slark, so effectively a 3-for-2. And now we've got a bit of a lag issue for Zizin apparently. I think weird lag spikes on. Okay, interesting. A strong push down mid here, and they're looking to take high ground, I think, off the back of this. We do have buyback, I think, pretty much available for all those guys, so if they can force the buyback at least, they're going to take something more from this. The Slardar has buyback, the Venge has buyback, the Silencer has buyback, they all have buyback. They're going to force 2 buybacks and they're going to back. They don't want to lose any more for it. They're not going to get the buyback from the Slardar, but still 2 buybacks plus the kills. That's another big swing for Generic Dota2 team. They did lose the mid tower though, and they did lose I think Witch Doctor on the back of that. Once again, the boulder did go down, and I think we got a buyback from the Dazzle as well. So this Roche is still there. It's still I mean, rather than forcing those buybacks, they could have tried to pick up the Aegis, but I think they'd be happy with the trade that they made. Silencer then picks up another gem. Did we have one on Pitchwife still? God damn that bug, man. It's really annoying that I have to manually select heroes. Yeah, we still have the gem on Pitchwife, so we have 2 gems now on Team Notfish. They are not having any of Nyx's nonsense, but Nyx, not actually. I mean, making some really great plays, but I mean they're not really bothered if the Nyx goes down at this point. I mean he's sitting on 10k, way below all the other heroes here, effectively playing as a almost as a support, as an offlaner even. They're not really too fussed if he goes down, to be honest, and that's 1,800 gold that they've expended just to kind of keep that Nyx in his box. But I mean I think he's going to go and get that Dagon eventually. Is it there yet? Does he have it? And he's still... No, picked it up. He picked up a Force Staff instead, so very much looking to build other items rather than that Dagon build, which is fair enough. Now, rotation up to the top lane from 3 heroes. It looks like 4 actually. There is an arrow. Look at this arrow. Trying to get a little bit of vision, trying to find the Beastmaster. Arrow Fang, he's going to back off. Beastmaster already TP bottom though, and more farm going his way. He does have the Assault Cuirass finished, and another 3,500 gold. He really likes to sit on his gold, and does Beastmaster, sitting on level 22 as well. Let's have a quick look and see where the levels are for the various teams. Level 23 on the Slark, level 22 on the Beastmaster, 21 on the Silencer, 19 on the Gyrocopter and Slardar, 18 on Mirana, and then 17 for the Venge, the Nyx, the Dazzle, and finally position 5, the Boulder, on level 14. He's getting still getting stuff done though, despite his low level. He does get blown up real fast in fights though.
Vanish.
So now the Roche argument is going to be settled. I think they're actually going to look for kills rather than go for Roche. So they've popped it out. They are going to try and find Findeath, and Findeath no idea that they're there. They find the eagle though. I don't know why. Did he have 2 eagles? Okay. They find that eagle, so they're not going to be too worried, too concerned about this other eagle. They probably think that it has actually timed out now. You can only summon, you can summon 2, but obviously one of the ones that you summon won't last very long. So a smoke now. So they used the ult and baited that out. Now they've now they've put the smoke up, and now they're going to take this Roshan. Finally, this Roshan is going to go down. And this could give them the edge they need in order to actually push into high ground against them. 6 versus 5, obviously a much better equation in their favour. But only 2 of them needed to take the Roche as well. So we'll be able to see a push by 4 or 5 heroes here.
Oh, look at it go!
The Roche is going down, but not too quickly. I think the Dire team might just have enough time to take that mid tower
Roshan
before
has
these
fallen
guys
to
take
the
over.
Radiant.
Silencer
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
picks up the Aegis though. So Beastmaster right in on the tower. The tower goes down, and now they're probably going to look to try and take racks. There is definitely going to be a hardcore response though from the Radiant side here. Not Team Fish, not going to put up with this surely. The ranged barracks goes down. The melee barracks is so close to going down as well. Pitchwife blinks in with the Slithering Crush, and in the background, Nabos trying to take out Dazzle with the ult, which he manages, and Slark goes down to the Vengeful Spirit. But hey,
Radiant's middle barracks
they're still going to take the racks. They're still going to take
Radiant's
racks.
bottom barracks
One set of
are
racks in the
under
mid
attack.
now in the favour of Generic Dota2 team. However, Slark is down. I don't think he has buyback. His buyback is locked out for another 1 minute and 10 seconds. Silencer's buyback locked out for 2 minutes. Venge's buyback locked out for 2 minutes. Dazzle's buyback locked out for 1 minute. They're going to push up here. They're going to trade. There's no way. I don't think they can hold off against the 4 heroes
Dire's
and
middle
the Aegis.
barracks are under attack.
There we go. The Witch Doctor out with the Aghs is actually going to just defend by himself. Fuck you guys. I'm going to hold you back by myself for this segment. He's just going to go in there and make a mistake, I think, and get caught out. Yep, they're going to annihilate the Witch Doctor. There's an ult from the Gyrocopter, and I think it's probably going to create enough space for them to return the favour and take out their racks. Meanwhile, though, Creepwave's in not a good enough position for Beastmaster to do anything about it. Gyrocopter takes out the next assassin, and these racks go down like paper so fast. And it's now crit on the Gyrocopter as well. He picked up a Daedalus there with that, and it looks like they're going to push the top tower now as well. The tower, like I say, going down very, very quickly. Renny Descars comes in though with Findeath as well. They managed to pop the Aegis, but Pitchwife's still alive. And they are looking to take this top tower. They want to even things up, and it looks like they're going to more than even things up. They could actually take the rocks here. Slark back in 13 seconds though. Dazzle back in 15 seconds. Witch Doctor back in 15 seconds as well. Dazzle's up. but that is 2 sets of racks that they managed to take there with one single push, and things are so close. Zizan going to pay with his life though. I don't think he can escape here. I hope this weird lag doesn't catch him out, but he does go down to the 3 heroes there. And we know he doesn't have buyback for another 40 seconds, but I really don't think 40 seconds is enough
The
time to
prize
push.
is mine.
Dazzle!
This match turning into a real slogfest. We're gonna get the refresher aura now, refresher orb now up on the Beastmaster. That's his next purchase. That's gonna give them double roar, and it should give them quite a lot of control when it comes to the next team fight. But having said that, with 2 racks down, they're gonna be hard pressed to defend those lanes. I just don't know, guys. It could be anyone's game at this. Basically, the next team fight, however that goes, is going to determine who wins this best of 2. Oh, I'm getting a bit of the weird lag now as well. Fuck you, Luxembourg. Okay, so here we go, setting up for this push here. Silencer's still down for another 40 seconds. Can they get anything from this? Okay, a little bit of lag from the Lux servers there. Thanks, Volvo. Great stuff. Beastmaster though continue to push this bottom set of racks here. I'm not really sure whether they can get anything from this though. I mean, everybody is up except for Silencer. They're waiting for the Silencer to come up. Now that Mirana Ult is activated, is Rene discards? Oh, the smoke push popped just a little bit too early, but we do have the Necro Boot. Rene discards is going to get out of the ult, and this could be it, guys. This could be the team fight that determines what's going to happen. Dazzle goes down, and it looks like the Boulder is going to get caught as well on the back end of this. You've got the stuns coming in from Findeth, but everyone else is bailed, and that's it. That's it, guys. The push is over. Nick's assassin just picked off on the back end there. So only 2 heroes left for not Dota2 team and not Team Fish. Now in a commanding position to take the final set of racks and force megas. I don't think they're going to be able to do much about this. The creep wave is quite well placed though. If the creep can get down and into the base, I think Beastmaster can TP in and pop his 4 sets of beasts, or his 3 sets of beasts anyway, and his 2 necro books, and maybe do some split push there.
That's no simple ordination.
Another buyback from Dazzle. I think that's his 3rd of this match, but this defense is going to be really difficult for them with only 3 heroes. And all 5 heroes of not Team Fish ready to push high ground.
Dire's bottom tower
on the edge
is
here,
under attack.
ready for the blink in. Swap happens though, and Elliot goes down so fast. Rennie Descartes comes in with the yell. The ult is up for Witch Doctor. They do heals up with Beastmaster, but it's not enough. The Witch Doctor ult doing so much damage, but Rennie Descartes gets picked off. This is it, guys. This is the end of this match for sure. Beastmaster buys back. Witch Doctor gets picked off. Errol Fang is here. He takes out the Silencer. The ult is is used again by Mirana.
Dire's
And
bottom
the
barracks are
creeps
under
are here
attack.
though, the Necro creeps are here, and Beastmaster ready to re-engage. He's got his refresher
middle
orb.
tower is
He
under
didn't
attack.
actually buy the refresher, he saved the money for the buyback, so he's not going to be able to double roar. And I think they're just going to be able to mega them right here and now. Findeath though, having none of that, he's going to hopefully take out Pitchwife here. Pitchwife's not going down though. So tanky, and they are going to chase him down though and get the kill. But
Dire's
the rest of
middle
the team,
tower
I think,
is under
have
attack.
backed away. Pitchwife just making space for the creeps to continue their push, and he's just going to back off there. He's still got 195 hit points, and he's just gonna back. He's regen rune. That is a huge rune to pick up for him right there. Gonna make
Dire's
sure that he
middle
doesn't
tower
get picked
is
off
under
in the end.
attack.
There is no Roshan. I'm not sure why they're pinging that. He didn't go in there. He's not TPing, guys. He is so fast. Mirana just farming in the jungle here, waiting for respawns from Silencer and Venge. Already though, the tower has gone down, and these racks in severe danger. The creep wave pushing down back into the towards the Radiant team, but I think they've just left it too long. Didn't manage to capitalise on the huge advantage they had there for a while. And not Team Fish back in the game and in pole position now, ready to take the win. I think. Oh, there's a double damage rune here. Could be really nice on say Gyro or Slardar, Beastmaster. Slark, Slark with a double damage rune, that would be pretty sick if he actually finds it. Mjolnir now picked up for Mirana, so even if it does go to Megas, I don't think either team is going to give up too easily in that situation. Slark's got an Abyssal Blade finish now as well, so he does have those extra stand through BKB options. Let's have a quick look before the two teams come together. One more time at the items here. Looks like an MKB for Nabal, so his damage potential is now through the roof. Pitchwife, he never did finish up that armlet, just random casual helm of the Iron Will that he's had the whole game. The Atos and also Scythe of Vice on season, he's looking to pick up something, maybe a Moonshard as well, or Mjolnir himself. Uncle Bulgaria, no item progression for him. He's been playing hard support this game. And Fwofo, with the Lincoln Sphere, with the Mjolnir, with the Force Staff, with the Yules. He is all about the mobility and the disables. He is doing a great job on this Mirana. So many arrows hit. Such clutch plays being played by him. Rennie discards. He gets the refresher orb finished. He knows there's no point in keeping money for buyback at this point. His buyback is on cooldown. Yeah, and then we got Findeath with the Blink Force Staff as well. He's not going to get this item finished up before the next fight. Travels though on the Slark, giving them the opportunity to counter-attack should the opportunity arise. And also Abyssal Blade. He's now going for Talisman of Evasion into a Butterfly or Halberd, but it's too late. We already have Monkey King Bar on Nabal's. Elliot picked up the Vlaz at some point as well, and there is the RX BKB on the Boulder. It's still brown boots for the Boulder though, and look at the speed of Season's attacks. Season as well, I wonder how much stolen intelligence he has now. I can't click on the little bastard. 34 stolen intelligence, I mean that's not great.
Dire's bottom barracks
given the
are
fact
under
he's
attack.
6 Elliot pops Shallow Grave on himself. Doesn't eat a lot of the damage, but this tower is going to go down. And this is pretty much going to be it. Unless something miraculous happens. Like say a Witch Doctor Alt murders the hell out of two of the enemy team, but Beastmaster's out for 110 seconds, Nyx is out for 62 seconds, they lost the rats, it's against Megas now, and I think basically not Dota 2 team, Generic Dota 2 team even are going to have to concede this one. I don't see how they can stand up to Megas.
Look at it go!
With the lineup that they have, it's going to be really difficult for them to do a counter push while their base is being sieged. Roshan up in 2 minutes if either team wants to push for that. Actually 80 seconds.
Dire's middle tower has
Middle
fallen.
tower going down to just the creeps. The Boulder just taking so much damage from the creeps. He might even die to these creeps here. There's so many ranged creeps there. 4 ranged creeps just pounding on him there. And Slark's effigy now going down. What a real shame for Generic.
Dire's middle tower is
Had
under
this
attack.
game in the bad, and just a few well played, a few misplays from them, and a few well executed team fights from not Team Fish, put them back in the game. And there goes Slark now as well. He's bought back. That was a total mistake. He shouldn't have been in that position. I'm not sure what he was trying to achieve. And I mean the damage potential on on this gyrocopter, man. Jesus, 370 damage right clicks, and also we got flat cannon on top of that. And now he picks up the Satanic as well. Good luck killing him, boys. His BKB though is only on 5 seconds, but just 15 seconds. They managed to hold off for the Beastmaster to come back, but now we got mega creeps in the base here. Not much that they can do to deal with it, to be honest. FinDef maybe can handle a few, but there's just no way. They just don't have any of those really strong right-click heroes that are able to mow down, or no AoE heroes either. They're able to mow down mega creeps sufficiently well in order to hold the base off. Still, what a grueling match. 65 minutes of Dota. Only 38 kills for Not Team Fish. 28 kills for Generic Dota2 Team. We can all agree that they did not go down without a fight. They certainly played a strong game of Dota, despite how they were feeling at the start of the game, having lost the first match. So courageous. Pitchwife comes in then with the blink, BKB's up, Witchdoctor's going to go down, he's silenced, there's not much to do about it. On the back end, Gyrocopter, he's bought back immediately though, they're going straight for throne, FinDef gets annihilated, and here's Witchdoctor with the ult, he's not going to be able to hold it for too long. He does get stunned up, the ult goes down, and so does Dazzle. Witchdoctor goes down, Aerofan goes down, Beastmaster gets swapped back in, he pops the refresher, but it's too little too late, and that is game, guys. GG. And Not Team Fish take this match best of 2. They win it, so they are going to take 3 points from this initial set of Team Red. Well played though, really good, solid comeback from Not Dota2 Text. And yeah, I think everyone is really tired after that match. That was a really long match. Well played everyone, and I hope you guys watching it enjoyed it as well.